There were some protesters in Durham, North Carolina that wanted to respond to the violence that happened over the weekend in Charlottesville by attempting to pull down a Confederate monument.
They can't stop the revolution!
Takia Thompson says she is taking responsibility for doing this, climbing on this ladder, putting a rope around this Confederate statue outside the old Durham County Courthouse and helping tear it down.
I was just thinking about all of the people I carried with me. Basically, my ancestors were coming with me.
While some see it as vandalism, she sees it as a symbol of black and oppressed people taking their power.
Vandalism is not a strong enough word. We destroyed it. It's gone, right? And that's what we plan to do with white supremacy and the system that keeps its foot on our neck. Vandalism is not enough.
Thompson is a member of the Durham branch of Workers' World Party, one of the groups that organized yesterday's demonstration. Marchers took to the streets of the Bull City to stand in solidarity with the victims of the Charlottesville car ramming attack. But tensions escalated, leading to this: protesters kicking and spitting on the bronze monument. Thompson won't comment on the others involved, but is defending her actions. And she has a plea for the Durham County Sheriff, who today said investigators are working to identify those responsible.
We're actually calling for the sheriff and the county commissioner to drop all charges. There's a right side and a wrong side, and we're asking the county commissioner and the sheriff to stand on the right side and not to stand on the side of white supremacy.
Now in Durham, a woman who helped tear down the Confederate statue at the old courthouse last night arrested just minutes ago. That's Takia Thompson, arrested by Durham County deputies after holding a news conference about what happened last night at NC Central University. Ms. Thompson explains her actions to us here at Eyewitness News, coming up in just a couple of minutes in an interview you will want to stick around for.
Before we start the commentary, I want to reach out to everyone that enjoyed the show. Help us keep the show going, because YouTube has really cut revenue even down to 90%. You can help us by joining us on Patreon for a minimum of $2 or $5 per month. Any amount that you choose will greatly help us stay going. Now, let's talk about Ms. Takia Thompson and 3 other people that were arrested for this incident. Now, Takia Thompson, I get it. Trust me, I get it more than anybody else. I speak up all the time about social justice issues, racism, Caucasian supremacy, you name it. We've talked about it on this platform. But also we have to use wisdom. And I said this many times before to many of us. We do not need to be the forefront or the lead of this. Caucasian people put those statues up. Let them take that down. Because notice all the people that was involved with that. We saw a lot of Caucasian people, but the ones they go after at the jump is the black woman. They go after her first. They went after a Vietnamese man that was involved with this, and also a Hispanic person. Right off the rip. Now you're going to have felony charges on your record. Now, you know they're going to convict you of it. They got you dead to rights on video. The police sat in the background, didn't stop them from doing anything. They just recorded them. So they can just start recognizing who they are and go and pick every last one of them up. Takia and those other people were charged with disorderly conduct by injury to a statue. How do you injure a statue? But okay, you could damage a statue, but injure it? I thought they don't have feelings. They're not human. Damage to real property, participation in a riot with property damage in excess to $1,500, and inciting others to riot where there is property damage in excess of $1,500. Now they're saying you are putting people to riot. You know that comes with years in jail, rioting for a statue. And I will tell you, Sister Takia, even though you are bonded out of jail, I know this. The condition of black people haven't changed because you knocked down that statue. You can knock down every Confederate statue in the United States of America, and nothing would change for the condition of black people and many others. Why? We have a white supremacist in chief. Start there. We have laws that are discriminatory. You got to change that. You have to change a whole lot of things. Statues is not going to do anything. I know it's symbolism for some people, and I know the white nationalists go crazy over some dumb statues. that they can put inside their house if they want to. They can put it in their yard. Nobody will stop them. That's how silly those so-called high IQ people are. But you are lowering yourself down to their animalistic nature about a statue. Do it the right way if you want to take it down. Go through the courts, go through the city council, and you see a lot of cities are taking them down as of this week because of what happened over the weekend. But for us as black people, we are not to be the forefront of this. Let our Caucasian community deal with the people within their own community about the things they are doing that they don't agree with. They have a lot of motivation now because of Heather Heyer. Let them do it. You fall to the back. If you want to be out there, fine. But you don't be climbing on no statue. You don't be pulling it down. You let them do it and just, hey, just back up. That's it. So when arresting come, you're not going to jail. Because you know how the criminal justice system is in America. You're going to get more time for what you did than your Caucasian counterparts. The Sentencing Project has proved that. Many other groups have proved that we get more time than others. We need to understand that we don't have to be involved in everything, but I understand a lot when you're young, you're full of zeal and you feel you got a lot of revolutionary spirit, but unfortunately, a lot of times wisdom is not going along with the youth sometime either. I say it's not wise for you to be doing that. And I'm just trying to warn you, please take heed of my warning. Stay out of that. Stay out. Because whatever happens to you, it happened to you because you were forewarned. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Share the video, like the commentary, and subscribe for more news stories.